Just a reminder, always disconnect the battery before you work on anything electrical, like the starter. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, but there hasn't been much to do during quarantine. So I was out mowing the lawn. I noticed that every time I tried to start our family John Deere 175 Hydro, it clicks a couple times before it starts, and we know the battery's good. We know the charging system's good because I just replaced that fuse. So I'm gonna do a starter replacement, see if that fixes it. See, listen. So that time it only took one click, but depending on how charged the battery is, it might take 3 or 4 or 5, and sometimes if the battery is really low, it won't start at all. It'll just keep clicking. So let's get to work. So for the purpose of being able to see everything, I removed the hood and the muffler cover. And it looks like the starter is shielded up here, so I can't see how you would be able to get it down. So I think you need to be able to make it come up. So I'm gonna start taking off the shielding. I'm gonna start with this little ring here. Looks like 4 10mm bolts. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the air box because it looks like that's in the way of me taking this cover off. Come to think of it, this piece that turns might be in the way. And that would not be good because these screws look pretty rusted on. Might be harder than I thought. So on second thought, I hope you guys watch the whole thing through first before just following along, because I'm not going to take the airbox off, and I probably shouldn't have taken that little ring off, because what I'm going to try and do is just get the starter out like this. Just take these 2 bolts out, one of which I've already taken out, and see if I can somehow wiggle it out. I might have to take out this bar here, which shouldn't be too hard. It just attaches, yeah. So in order to remove this bar to get the starter out, I need to get to this bolt back here. So I need to take this green plastic cover off, which has 2, I believe it's another 10mm bolt, one on this side and one over here. All right, now that I've removed this plastic cover here, the bolt I was looking for is under here. I think it's a 13mm, and there's another one just like it down here. And once I remove this bar, hopefully I can pull the starter out. So without the bar that goes across here, you can just wiggle it out, and there's a couple wires attached. The big wire you don't have to worry about because it's attached to the positive, and you can unplug this. This one's giving me a little bit of trouble coming off, so you definitely, oh, there it goes. So you got to take that one off before you can take the starter out. And there we have it. One removed starter. So I didn't film putting it back together, but obviously it's just the reverse of how you do it to take it apart. Just swap over the positive terminal and then this little clip. There's no ground. The ground is grounded to the starter itself, I think, which grounds to the block. And now, no delay at all.